Hello everyone, welcome to C Academy YouTube channel. My name is Veleleni Nkosi. Today I will be looking at the mathematics previous question paper. So this paper was written in Kwa-Zulu Natal province. It's a mathematics common paper. It was written in March 2023. So if you need this paper, it can be found in the Department of Basic Education website. So today I'll be looking at sequence and the series. Without wasting more time, let's get to it. So this is the question. The question happens to be in page 3, Mathematics KZN grade 12, March 2023. So here is the question. Consider the quadratic sequence. So firstly, we must know that what kind of sequence is quadratic sequence. A quadratic sequence is a sequence of a number in which the second difference between two consecutive terms is constant. So this one has first differences and second differences. So this is something that we must know about this sequence. So 1.1, write down the fifth term of the sequence. So this is the slide for where I will be working on 1.1. So write down the fifth term of the sequence. So to write the fifth term, let me copy the sequence first. So the sequence goes like 2, 7, 14, 23. So the first different of the sequence, 7 minus 2 is 5, and then 14 minus 7 is 7, 23 minus 14 is 9. So this is the first differences. So now we have to find the second differences. So to find the second differences, we minus 5 from 7, like 7 minus 5 is 2, 9 minus 7 is 2. So second different is 2, which is also common. So for us to be able to find the fifth term, we must firstly find the next term of the first different. So obviously here we've got 2, and then if here we've got 2, to find the next term of the first different, we say 9 plus 2. So 9 plus 2 is 11, and then to find the fifth term, we are going to say 11 plus 23. So then which is 34. So our fifth term is 34. Now we are going to question number 1.2. Question number 1.2 say determine the general term. So for us to be able to determine the general term, we must know the general term of a quadratic sequence. So the general term of a quadratic sequence, say Tn is equals to an squared plus bn plus c. This is the general formula of a quadratic sequence. So we must find the value of a, the value of b, and the value of c. So this is the sequence. The simplest way of finding the value of a and b and c, we have to memorize the following equations. So equation number 1, you just have to memorize. So I'm not going to work, or I'm not going to show you how it was found, but I will just write down and I will show you how they work. So 2a is equals to second different. So we know that the second different is always common in a quadratic sequence. So here we say 2a is equals to the second different, and then 3a plus b is equals to first term of the first different. So T1 of the first different. Then A plus B plus C is equals to first term of the sequence is equals to T1. So to make it clear, here we say 2a is equals to the second different, and we know that our second different is 2. Then 3a plus b is equals to first different of the first term. So the first term of the first different is 5. This is T1 of the first different, which happened to be 5. And then a plus b plus c equals to T1. So T1 is 2. So let me write them down. So 2a is equals to second different is 2. Then we can solve for a. So if we divide everything by 2, a equals to 1. So now we find the value of a. Then again we say 3a plus b is equals to the first term of the first different. So here we have 3a plus b equals to the first term of the first different is 5. It's equals to 5. And then so we have to solve for b. We already have a. So here we have a 1 plus b equals to 5. And then we can say b equals to, when 3 jump to this side, 5 minus 3. Then b equals to 2. So then now we are going to solve c. We're using the last equation. You can say a plus b plus c equals to T1 of the sequence is 2 equals to 2. And we have the value of a, we have the value of b. So the value of a is 1. The value of b is 2. Then plus c equals to 2. So here we have 3 plus c equals to 2. Therefore c equals to 2 minus 3, which is equals to -1. So now we have the value of a, the value of b, and the value of c. So our general term, and let me put another color here. Our general term is Tn equals to a is 1, so we have n squared. B is 2, so plus 2, and c is -1 minus 1. So this is the general term of the sequence. So this general term is used to find any term. Any term, it can be found using this general term. So now we are going to 1.3. 1.3 say if 5 is added to each term of the quadratic sequence, between which term of the sequence is the first different 57. So here, first of all, we have to write our first differences. So our first differences, we know that, okay, let me write the sequence first. 2, 7, 14 23. And then first difference we say is 5 7 9 11. So if we look at the first difference, it's a linear sequence. So here from the linear sequence we have to find where the value is 57. So we have to find the term where the number of term gives us 57. So because it's a linear sequence, so the general formula for a linear sequence, Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 d. So we already have the Tn. What we are looking for, we have to find n. So Tn, then we say 57 equals to, and then A, because we are using the first difference, we are not using our our sequence. We have to use the first difference because this general formula is for a linear sequence. So 57, then our A is 5 plus n is what we are looking for, minus 1, and then common difference it's 2. Then now we can solve. So 57 equals to 5 plus 2n minus 2. So here 57 equals to 5 minus 2, then is 3 plus 2n. So we move 3 to the other side, therefore we are going to have 2n equals to 57 minus 3 is 54. So n is equals to 27. So the first difference of the sequence that will make 57 is on the term number 27. The question says between which terms, so here they want two terms, between which terms of the sequence is the first different 57. So like here we've got in between 2 and 7 we've got 5, and then I mean term 1 and term 2 we have 5, term 2 and term 3 we have 7. So now they want to know which two terms that they will make 57. So because here we've got term number 27, the one that will make 57, so it's going to be in between because we add 5. This, the answer will be between T27 and T28 and T28. So I hope this is not disturbing you. I hope you can see, but it's between, okay, let me write it here, between T27 and T28. So I think something is not right with my pen today, but this is 27 and 28. So the answer is between term 27 and the term 28.